Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Good Friday, of course, moving into the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Lydia has your Easter forecast here in a moment. Of course, it is Friday, April 18th, Good Friday. Lisa, Lydia here with you. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, right around this time. But this stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, even if you can't watch us live, or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute. Not a great start to our holiday weekend, but things will turn around.
Yes, much better by tomorrow, especially because we lose the wind tomorrow, and it has been awfully breezy this week, just day after day. Today, no different, still out of the north, 15 to 25, gusting 30, maybe even 35 miles an hour. That's keeping us cool too. Highs only in the 40s today. Mostly cloudy, peaks of sunshine. You are seeing a little more sun out to the west. I can see on my Devil's Lake tower camera that the sun is shining there. Meanwhile, fairly cloudy Fargo, Grand Forks, and points off to the east. So just kind of things that are making it feel and look on the cooler side today. As we head into tomorrow, though, the wind goes light, slowly turns around to the southwest, and as it's turning, it pretty much goes dead calm. We'll get some nice sunshine tomorrow and temperatures up near 50. Doesn't sound all that warm, but I think 50 degrees sun and light winds is actually a pretty comfortable combination. Should be nice to be outside for tomorrow. As we head into Easter Sunday, the wind does turn to the southeast, picks up a little bit, 10 to 20, maybe a gust to 30 in the afternoon, but a southeast wind brings in some warmth. And so our temperatures make it to about 60, 62 degrees for your Easter Sunday. Yes, it'll be breezy when you're out there in the afternoon for your Easter egg hunts, but really not a bad Easter.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done Easter egg hunts in snow before.
Right.
So not too shabby, just a little bit of wind to deal with. Monday looks great, not as much wind, 10 to 15, gusting toward 20. Temperatures mid to upper 60s on Monday and mostly sunny. I would expect golf courses to be busy on Monday. You know, you're post-holiday.
Yep.
Family is leaving. Maybe you're just getting back to town. Kids don't have school. Maybe
Right.
you're not working. Golf courses are opening, so there's a buzz around it. It's just my early prediction that I think it's going to be busy on the links come Monday. Showers move in Monday night into Tuesday, so that's your next chance of rain. Mainly 50s next week and a couple shower chances kind of sprinkled in. But umbrella free for the weekend. And obviously we need the moisture, but nice to not deal with rain with Easter dresses and Easter egg hunts. All right, that's your forecast. Happy Easter.
Great. Thank you, Lydia. Okay, well, this morning we're learning more about a man who was able to walk away from an assisted living home in Moorhead and was missing for 6 hours. 60-year-old Kevin Johnson walked away from Eventide on 8th in Moorhead Wednesday night. Johnson is described as having dementia-like symptoms. Eventide CEO tells WDAY that it was a staff error that allowed him to walk out of the care center. He also says staff should have responded more quickly when an alarm went off, alerting them that the resident had walked off. We've also learned that staff went in the wrong direction when they started searching for Johnson, which of course delayed the search and delayed them finding him very fast. As we first told you on First News, Moorhead Police sent out alert calls and alert text messages to phones right around 11:30 Wednesday night, woke a lot of people up. Johnson was found shortly after that first alert went out near Big Top Bingo on 25th Street South in Fargo. He went missing in Moorhead. He was found about 4 miles from where he left Eventide. We're also learning more this morning about the man who was shot and killed over the weekend in Moorhead, and there's a way you can help the family. The family of 39-year-old James Hamilton has now launched a GoFundMe page. You can find that at GoFundMe. As of Friday morning, this morning, they've nearly met their $8,000 goal. The GoFundMe says Hamilton left behind 5 children. It says money raised will go to help with living expenses for the children, along with counseling and education. 35-year-old Jerome Thomas is charged with murder in that shooting. 32-year-old Abby Fredrickson is charged with aiding an offender. It's a story we've been tracking for you here on WDAY. Thomas is accused of shooting and killing Hamilton in the driveway of a home near M State Sunday morning. Police say it was a targeted drive-by shooting. A Valley City man will be back in court next month, accused of using AI to make child pornography. 49-year-old Mitchell Kohler is facing 5 felony counts of possession of prohibited materials. Detectives say they found preteen and young teenage girls and boys performing those sex acts on video. Police believe Kohler may have been in possession of hundreds of files that depicted child porn. According to court papers, Kohler searched Instagram for images of teenage girls that he knew in the community. He then used AI software to generate the nude images of the girls. Multiple buildings have been destroyed in a fire on the Minnesota Renaissance Festival grounds. The Shakopee Fire Department was dispatched right around 6 on Thursday night, so last night. Firefighters say it was hard to contain due to a lack of water supply in the area. About 12 fire departments responded to the festival grounds. I'm going to wait just a minute because Lydia's doing a live weather hit.
But upper 20s as well, further up to the north near that international border. 40s for highs today and a good breeze with the cloudy sky. More sun for tomorrow, a high near 50 with 60s by Eastern.
Okay, back to our news headlines. We're doing this Facebook Live during GMA, so sometimes Lydia has to do a live weather update. Witnesses this morning are sharing their stories of terror and disbelief following a deadly shooting rampage at Florida State University. We do know 2 people are dead, several others are wounded as a result of that violence. A surgeon involved with the survivors' care says they all are expected to recover. One student says she was near the student union building when a man fired in her general direction and then shot a woman. She recalls he was scowling, but she says calm. Another student says he was in a nearby classroom and helped barricade the door. A priest says he helped people shelter in a nearby church. Officials say campus police shot and arrested the suspect. They say he's a 20-year-old Florida State University student whose mother is a local sheriff's deputy. And Lydia mentioned this right off the top of our live. Golf is back in Fargo. All 5 public courses are now back open. We told you yesterday Prairiewood opened a day early, but the other 4 open today. Tee times can be booked 3 days in advance at fargogolf.net. You can also go there to get updates on course conditions and open times and things like that. Right now, we know that carts are only available at Rose Creek, but of course that could change as the season goes on. Hot Mic is coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com this morning. Today on Hot Mic, the Twins won their first series of the year, and tonight they'll call up one of their top prospects in baseball. Corey Probus will have all the info on that from Atlanta. Plus, the Bison basketball team grabbed its first offseason addition, who's the son of a former NBA All-Star. Hot Mic is on from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. And now's a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription, your all-access pass, all these news, weather, sports headlines as well. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check it out. And join us for our Friday newscasts. Our next one's coming up at 11 this morning, and then again starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Have a great Easter weekend, everyone.